In this lecture, you will learn about the conditional statements in C++. So the most frequently used conditional statement is if statement here, if true and there are code. So in its simplest form, the if statement takes a logical expression, true or false, or we can do, for example, is empty function like that. This is not actually is empty function really, but we can take anything that returns a boolean value and give this as parameter, and if the parameter returns true, the if block will execute. If not, and we have else block or else if block, the else if block and else block will execute. So if we only have the just one if block, then if and our if here is false, then our code will not execute at all. So and we add here the logical expression in a pair of parentheses, and immediately followed by the statement that is executed if the condition is true. So I want to write some codes here. For example, you can here integer a here std. Seen here we will get some input from the keyboard here from the user. If a greater than 10, then cout here. Okay, a is greater than 10 here, and as you can see also, let's write our compile our code, and let's see what happens. So we're gonna type some value 8, and we got no output because if block was not true. So 8 is not greater than 10, and this block used like it doesn't even there. So this if block is passed. So let's create again. Let's run this program again and write, for example, 99. As you can see here, a is greater than 10, and this code executed. So you can also use the else statement to catch the equations when the condition is false. So else here, else if this statement is false, then run else statement. For example, std cout. So if our a number is greater than 10, then for example, within range here, oops, let's add here, within range, and std end line here, for example 1 and within range. So, or let's create a is less than 10 here, and let's write, for example, 5, and we will get a is less than 10. If we write 99 or, for example, 11, we will get a is greater than 10, and this code of block will execute. So the condition is a logical expression, as I said earlier, and C++ will convert from numeric types to bool here. So here, as I said earlier, 0 is false, and anything non-zero is true here. So if you are not careful, this can be a source of an error that is not only difficult to notice, but also can have an unexpected side effect. So let's create another code here. For example, let's here. So we get we create integer a, get user get input from user and write it to a, and then if e equals or a equals to -1 then we will print the message typed -1 here, and here we don't need for now the else block, so let's run here, or let's write let's use this and else code here, non -1 here. Let's write 5. We will get this non -1 output here. If we write -1 here, -1, we will get typed -1. At which point, after this, after we got this output, the loop finishes. So if you mistype, you may here end up with the code here. For example, if a equals to -1, then you will get this code here. For example, 5 typed -1. So in this case, the assignment operator is used instead of equality operator. So I want to write it here. This is equality operator here. Equality operator, and this is assignment operator. So make here, be careful when you use the equality operator, because these mistakes is hard to notice really. So the result is that regardless of what you type at the console, the variable a is assigned to -1, and the signs -1 is not 0, the condition in the if statement is true. Hence, the rule clause of the statement is executed since the variable assigned to -1. This may alter the logic further on your code. So the way to avoid this bug is to take advantage of the requirement that in an assignment of the left-hand side must be an L value. Here, -1, here, A here. Let's run this again. 91, and this is non-zero 1. So our code started to work correctly again. So here, the logical expression is -1 equality operator A. And since this equality operator is a commutative, the order of the operands doesn't matter, you get the same result here. So it doesn't matter if you write A in left or right, you will get the same result. Here, -1. Let's write 89 here again. You will your code will work correctly. So in this case here, the assignment has an error value here. Assignment has an error value on the left hand side, and this will close the compiler here. An error if I write like that, which error named L value required as left operand of assignment. So your code won't compile if you write like that.